We've reached the quarter-finals, and tonight we're live at the SIA Stadium for match 38 in the 134th edition of the Indian Oil Durand Cup, powered by SBI and Coal India, organised by the Indian Armed Forces and supported by the Government of Assam and BTR. And what an intriguing clash it is as well in the last eight, as Bodoland from Assam take on NorthEast United, the defending champions. Let's take a look at the two teams. So Bodoland don't make too many changes. It's the same 11 that started that last match against ITBP. 8 of the 11 have started every game so far. The three exceptions, Abdul and Urjoy at the back. Timothy in that holding midfield role alongside Pedro. Here are the two captains, both wearing number 4, Miguel Zabaco on the right-hand side. NorthEast, having made 10 changes to their last starting lineup, do the same again. It's back to the 11 that started against Shillong Lejeong. Chema Nunes is the only player to keep his place. The tournament's joint top scorer, Aladdin Ajare, is back as part of that front three for NorthEast United. Das has checked his watches, and we're just about to get this second quarter-final of the 134th Indian Oil Durand Cup underway. NorthEast kicking from right to left in the first half against Bodoland, who were in the knockout stage for the first time, having only been founded 3 years ago. Played with pace into Ajare. That's a high arm from Abdul, which has drawn a foul. He wasn't happy about the decision there, the defender, but that's the kind of player that Ajare is. He draws the defender into those side of challenges. So difficult when he's got his back to goal. Certainly Andy in stature is very similar to Nesta Albiach, who was at NorthEast last season. It is going to be Andy, up and over, pushed wide by Berghang. Taking no chances, the goalkeeper, opting just to push that behind and concede the corner. Good free kick, though.
Yeah, we're talking about Andy. He just covers, gets past the wall very well. The height was good, the pace was good. Look at the goalkeeper.
Rinzuela, Ajare runs into his man, but he's so persistent. Head down, bustling away, gets a shot in with power as well. But Berghang got his body right behind it, but it was all in one fluid movement there from Aladdin Ajare. To Pedro, oh, that's given away cheaply. Here's Jitin, it's a mistake by Bodoland. Jitin, it's Ajare! He doesn't miss from there. If there's one man you don't want the ball to fall to in front of goal, it's Aladdin Ajare. He gets his 6th goal of this 134th Indian Oil Durand Cup, made by Jitin, who tried to go it alone initially.
He could have gone for a goal, but he looked at Ajare. Look at him. Free, traps one, good touch. Just places that ball in the far end. Goalkeeper has got no chance with that technique that he uses from his in foot. Just keeps it straight, and goalkeeper goes the other way. What a beautiful pass there from Jitin.
Allowed an error really to creep into their game to give NorthEast United the lead. You cannot afford to make mistakes. Here they come though with Robinson. Touch is heavy, it's taken him a little bit wide. Recovers well though, Robinson from the angle. Into the side netting. There were 2 players looking for the ball to be pulled back. You can just see Junior's reaction there on the edge of the area. Robinson only had one thing on his mind, that was trying to find the goal, but that first touch really took him a little bit too wide and didn't really recover.
What is youngster Arjun?
Here's Jitin off to Samte. Just the wrong side of the post from the NorthEast fullback, who may have injured himself. It was actually Arjun, by the way, at the other end that had that shot for NorthEast United, the man who came on for Pranjal Bumij a few moments ago. Trying to wriggle free of Abdul's attentions, goes all the way to the back post. It's a free header for Jitin, who could hardly believe his luck. There was no pressure, and he's headed it wide when he should have at least hit the target from that sort of position. That's the kind of thing that infuriates coaches. You see Juan Pedro Benali there realising that put his team under pressure. It's almost flicked in by Pedro, who couldn't get a touch on it. He just had to flick that because Gurmeet had committed himself. And I think he's completely missed his kick, and the ball's gone behind for a goal kick, and another escape for NorthEast United.
Great run there from Pedro, especially when he talked about him, that he has to get involved in this game.
Samte's header away. Robinson quickly closed down from behind by Chema Nunes. Still Robinson! Great at Gurmeet, though, who just palms the ball away, nobody following in. But it's another shot with great pace from outside the area, this time from Robinson.
He has the technique in him. He has that to keep the ball under his control when they come back again after the whiteboard talk.
Jitin was onside again. Here's Ajari. Good defending by Abdul, who's berating the assistant referee. Thought the initial ball to Jitin had seen him in an offside position, but the flag stayed down, and well, they've had to be at their defensive best again. Tracking back onto defensive duty here. Now Aladdin Ajari loves to run at defenders. Chema Nunes couldn't get the ball out of his feet. Rinzuala just got underneath it. He knew the challenge was coming there, I think, Rinzuala, and may just have pulled out slightly, but I think the whistle may have gone anyway. But it was another good move from NorthEast, but they can't hit the target. Zabako just allowed to run. Nice ball played into the path of Samte. Rinzuala in the middle. Andy arriving. Picked out perfectly. And it's another first-time goal for one of the new Spaniards in the NorthEast United side, and it's doubled their lead. Zabako started it. Andy finished it. The former teammates from Burgos.
What a way to start the second half. Getting that goal, and that to an early goal, will give them a lot of confidence there. It's going to be interesting to watch this beautiful ball there from Zabako. Look at the land. Just checks himself beautifully. Puts everybody off that guard, and Andy comes from behind, keeps his composure so well. Goalkeeper gets his hand to it, but just couldn't stop that ball. What a fantastic goal that is. And that's going to be interesting. If they can get a goal back over here, it will be a game on over here. Nicely defended once again, and both the players, Ashur and Zabako, have been strong over there. And this time, Abdul is the man. Abdul is the man back over here. Just gives away the ball.
Well, hoisting is on the way through. Aladdin Ajari in the middle, round the goalkeeper, and surely Aladdin Ajari, who's making the most of it. Well, Bodoland will be furious because they felt there was a clip on the ankle there of Abdul, who went down late. It has to be said, there was a touch from Toy Singh, but it is Toy that's made the goal, and he doesn't rush. He took his time, he rounded the goalkeeper, rounded the defender, and Aladdin Ajari goes on to 7. It's another double for the Moroccan, and NorthEast United 3-0 up, and surely now heading into the semi-finals.
Talking about creativity, and that is the man who can create, who can pass, who can score, and what a way to go along with Toy Singh, who just entered the field, getting onto the ball beautifully. Just look at that. That physical battle was won by Toy, and just goes up front. Look at him all the way. It was Ajari who tried to tease the goalkeeper beautifully. Then came in the defender. He teased him, getting on the far, getting into the acute angle, but from left to right, he grows into that possession and then puts that ball in. Brilliant piece of work from him. Brilliant piece of work. Toy and Ajari. What a combination this has been in the second half. And teasing goal all the way.
Twisting and trying to weave his way through. Hyro in the middle. Partib's in the middle. Ajari's in the middle, but it doesn't reach either of them. It goes out off the knees of the defender for another corner to NorthEast United, who are trying to keep this pressure on now, looking for a fourth goal.
Very enterprising, this young man, Toy. Look at him. Every time he gets the ball, he tries to do something or the other. He tries to dribble. 1v1 is his forte. He gets back again at the defender. Look at him.
And his corner again comes to nothing. Redeem. What a good effort from Redeem Talang, turning back the clock, and Berkhang with a fingertip over the bar to deny Talang what would have been a stunning goal had he found its way in. Struck it brilliantly, and a good fingertip save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, every time we talk about that distance, we talk about ambition, very ambitious shot, but this was right on target, and the goalkeeper had to stretch himself to tip it above the goalpost.
Yeah, the other quarter-final tomorrow, don't forget, the early game is Jamshedpur taking on Diamond Harbour. Can Diamond Harbour cause an upset? Here they come again. Partib! Seemed to have done the hard work by getting his foot round the ball and taking it away from the defender, and then fires over the top when it seemed easier to hit the target from that sort of range. Be interesting to see what the future holds for them as a team, of course. Here's Hyro, just opened up for him. Nice little ball, slipped through. And having missed one a moment or so ago, Partib Gugoi keeps his cool this time to slip the ball beyond the goalkeeper. And NorthEast United have a fourth goal and are wrapping this up comfortably in style for those Highlander supporters. They lead Bodoland here by 4-0. Partib's first goal of the tournament.
Brilliant piece of work once again. When we talk about combination, this is also another combination in Northeast, Kogoi and Hairo. They're good controllers of the ball, and that's exactly what happens over here. Look at that, makes himself very good space behind the defender. He's got that ability to keep his cool. The composure was good enough. That touch, first touch was good. Takes it a little wide away from the defender and then places it on the far corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. Well done there from Gogai.
But they really have met their match tonight against NorthEast United, the defending champions, as the full-time whistle goes to put NorthEast United's place in the semi-final of this 134th Indian Oil Durand Cup. 2 from Ajare, 1 from Andy and 1 from Partib. It's comprehensive, it's tough on Bodoland, but the defending champions march a step closer to a retention of that Durand Cup.